Yo, what up? I wanted to say something real quick, man. So, dude, all right. So let's just say the basics, right? The basics. Lucifer, the Antichrist, they say now and stuff. Lucifer, I think his name was either Lucifer or Damien or something in heaven, something like that. Okay, man, check it out. Lucifer, let's say his name was Lucifer. I don't remember what they said his name was in heaven. Okay, so what happened? What did he do in heaven? They said he was the most beautifulest angel, which I don't know why they said that, but they said that. And that he was the basically like the conductor of the music in heaven. Okay. All people fuck up a lot. Punk rock is a way of life of going against the establishment, going against a certain type of authority that you don't respect. Punk rock is doing what you want to do at all times, right? Let's just say that Lucifer was a punk rock dude, right? And in heaven or something. And maybe that sounds kind of cartoony, but let's just say to an extent, let's say he was the guy that maybe thought a little different, and he took that loss by testing God's wrath or testing God's power, and he got sent down to earth, right? So they say that he was the one in control of the music, man. Okay, he was the one in control of the music. He was the most beautifulest angel, and they sent him down to earth, and now he's doing all this stuff. Cool. You never know what could have happened during the time of Jesus walking around and the devil tempting him and all that stuff. I'm not sure. That was a very long time ago. Okay. It could be a lot of stuff going on. If you research your stuff, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just going to try to sum it up right now in a cool way to where it kind of just makes sense to me the way I've observed things. Okay. So, well, um, um, you know, if God sent him down to earth and whatever came attached to him, um, you know, he was the conductor of music, man. Okay, so now I'm not gonna say anything that people don't already kind of know, man. Let me tell you why. Because I've heard stuff like this as I was a kid, like praying to something, asking for something. There's a lot going on here, actually. I wouldn't even have no time to really explain it all. But let's just say this: I have seen that there are words that there are things that say, well, the devil right now is chained up somewhere in hell or somewhere in life or something. He's chained up, and and I guess he's gonna like come back or something. I'm not sure, right? But if people in Hollywood or if people somewhere in the world are praying to something for, let's say, a number one album or things that I know that could be used on the production side, and you're moving things and things are working accordingly, and now they're flowing right, and now the song's cool, that would have had to come from somewhere. So now the system of music is pretty much the same on both sides: the Christian music for God and music in the famous world. All those famous rappers and shit, they all fucking, low key. Listen, man, I'm not saying everybody, but usually it's going to be those super huge celebrities that are using stuff for their own gain, but they're abusing it. They're soaking the conductor dry like a fucking prune. They're fucking just drenching his shit. And then you got these other people that are making songs for God using the same method. They're praying to something, but they're on earth praying to it. They want to make music. They want to make music. You could say the Christians are praying to God to make good music. Cool. Maybe God gives them what? Maybe a piece of what he sent down to earth. And then the other people are doing the most craziest shit ever to do stuff and make their music do this and do that. So they're soaking the fucking music man. They're sucking him dry like a fucking prune. And then you got the other people that are asking for stuff with God. And I'm sure if they're good people, he may even give them the angel he sent down here to help them. And There's a lot of songs out there if you read the lyrics. Okay, one song that you should actually listen to is going to be the Metallica song "Until It Sleeps." Actually, okay. Now, real quick, if you listen to that song, you will start thinking. If you read the lyrics to that song, you will start. You will start. How do you say this? How do you say this? Okay. Without freaking people out there, you could never tell them or something. It's like just read the lyrics to that song, man. Okay, and the lyrics are going to tell you, don't mess with me, don't rip me apart and ask me for anything, because once you ask me for something and you get it, you're if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're gonna it's gonna be bad for you, and there are parts in the song where he's like, now you won't hurt anyone. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, the super famous people, now I don't have the fucking answers yet. I mean, this is just me brainstorming things, but still, if you were to just kind of dissect things to the finest source somewhere, you could say, I truly think that the devil has learned his lesson, possibly, or Lucifer, the angel that came from heaven down to earth. I'm pretty positive he's learned his lesson, man. Okay? Because there's songs out there that if you just read lyrics and stuff, it doesn't sound that bad, man. It sounds like he's trying to tell you, like, man, I'm sorry. Like, he's sorry, dude. He's sorry, bro. He does not want no problems with God, bro. He knows it. Okay? So it's a spiritual world out there, so you'd have to tap in and find certain things out. But I'm almost positive, because I actually do a lot of research on this stuff. I read lyrics, I do this all day long, every day, okay? And I'm pretty positive that if I were to say something, I'd say, hey, I'm pretty sure Lucifer learned his lesson, man. He doesn't want no problems no more, and he fucked up, and you should learn off of his fucking mistake, and don't ever go that fucking route, ever. Okay, because he tested God's fucking power, man. That's the lesson right there. You tested God's power, you got sent out of there, and now you can go do your shit, motherfucker, on the land if you want. Do what you got to do. And what happened? Maybe God let him know. Hey, what happened, Lucifer? They soaked me fucking dry for every power I fucking had on this earth. And he knows it. And God knows it too. So, people make mistakes in this world, man. So, but if you were to think about some of the cool songs that people write, a lot of the songs I like, a lot of the pop punk songs like Neck Deep and stuff, there's a lot of positive messages in those songs, man. Listen to the song Growing Pains. And if you just know things, you'll know these lyrics, man. It's you could dig in and find a bad side of the conductor. You can dig in and pray for a good side of the conductor. You can pray in and do all that. Just like that song of Metallica says, don't slice me open and ask me for anything. Because if you do that, that's going to be on you. Now, was it God that sent them down and had them let them abuse you and see what they can get off of you so that you can learn your fucking lesson? And I think that he did. So, because you ask for cool stuff, you're a cool ass regular pop punk kid or something, you got cool ass songs coming out now. You're a freaking hateful ass person. Now you're trying to act and you're asking for something, and you're making this spirit that's suffering now, you're making it worse now, because you're talking like the devil hates this and all this crazy shit. No, don't forget the source, man. The Lucifer was an angel that fell to earth because he tested God's power. So, yeah. So I'm pretty sure he's learned his lesson, man. Because you can even hear songs about it. I just have to look it up. But I've read them and seen them, and just I know these things, So, anyways, man, peace.